I'm Eric Einhorn. I'm the stage director and librettist for the opera. The stage director is really in charge of everything that you see as an audience. That what the performers on stage are doing, working with designers to decide how the set looks, how the costumes look, to really tie it all together into one cohesive story.
I'm Arnel Santiago. I am the set designer for Rhoda and the Fossil Hunt. What the set does in an opera is it sets the space. So in the case of Rhoda and the Fossil Hunt, we created this mini museum that Rhoda can run through. And as she gets to run through these different locations, we have these changing portraits that showcase these different Charles Knight paintings of dinosaurs. I wanted to honor those paintings. Nowadays we have CGI renderings and digital landscapes that show what dinosaurs actually look like, but Charles Knight was like the first. I also think that these scrolling paintings are going to be a fun way for us to go through the different parts of the museum. It's going to be a magical snap into a different world.
My name is Summer Lee Jack, and I am the costume designer for Rhoda and the Fossil Hunt. I actually did get to talk to Rhoda, actual Rhoda, the real person. She wore a lot of uniforms as a child because she went to a very specific school in New York, and she thought that going to the museum was this big treat. She felt like it was this big escape. So we chose not to put her in a uniform and to kind of have her be the most colorful person on stage. Toppy is a artistic soul, and he's very haphazard about how he takes care of his clothing, so I had to find something that kind of matched that, and it would be a contrast with Dr. Osborne, who's a very pulled together businessman kind of feeling of the head administrator of the museum, and he's the boss. Costume design is capturing that 2 minutes that you get, or 2 seconds maybe, where you first see somebody and you're trying to figure out who they are. I think that's one of the most important things about costume design, is to say, oh, I know exactly who that is.
My name is Brandon Kirkham, and I built and designed the T-Rex puppet for Rhoda and the Fossil Hunt. What we landed on, and what you'll see in the production, is actually having the performer is visible, unlike the Muppets or something else like that. We are actually going to see the performer actually operating the jaws of the T-Rex and singing her part, which I think is really fun and is something about live theater that's just really exciting. I think what brings any puppet to life is the way it's performed. I'm interested in characters, and I feel like a puppet is just this perfect embodiment of a character. And they're just fun. I guess I just didn't grow up enough.
You should not forget the power of imagination. As you grow up, there are going to be things that are going to tell you what things are. You're going to see all this information glaring past you in your phones and television, but there is something valuable in stopping and imagining new things, because it's that creativity and that imagination that's going to be the next part of the world and the next part of the arts.